So as I said earlier, this is the second workshop in our Next Step series. It's going to be on the art of creating and scaling a boss level digital marketing strategy. If you attended the first workshop, so you pretty much already have an introductory, concept about what this workshop is going to be. But if you didn't, that's fine. That's still very, very fine. So we can just go ahead to do that. Like I said earlier, this workshop is in partnership with Visa. So Visa is a global payment technology company working to enable customers, businesses, banks, and governments to use digital currency. If you have, your credit cards, Visa is all over, right? So you know that such a platform is going to have so much knowledge to give to you. So like I said, if you're excited, leave those fires in the comment section, okay? Because I'll be there and I'll be checking them out. So a little bit about myself. I'm Vanessa. I'm a content associate here at She Leads Africa, and I'll be your humble host for today's workshop. I'm very passionate about female empowerment and entrepreneurship, and I'm just here to support you guys during the event. Okay, so our speaker for today, guys, I'm so excited to introduce Seun Oratokhai. She's the founder of Sparkfire Marketing in the UK and has 11 years experience leading marketing operations for global brands. You guys, we aren't even having regular people here. So I hope you're just as excited to learn from her as I am rather, because it's going to be crazy. Seun has so much experience. She's skilled at planning and executing, brand and marketing campaigns. She's very passionate as well about empowering the youth. So she will definitely have enough things to tell us today. So before we get into, the learning objectives for today, I just want to tell you guys, the features you should use for the Zoom, for this workshop. So use your comment sections to engage, obviously, meet like minds, mingle, just associate with everyone that's in there, and use the Q&A section to drop all your questions, okay? So please, please, as much as you're engaged and excited, try not to drop your questions in the comment section so that we don't miss them. So use the Q&A sections to drop all your questions that they would be answered, and use the raise hand feature, to basically relate with Seun, right? So if she says anything, if she asks you guys anything, or she's trying to engage with you guys, that's the feature you should use. So those are the three major features we'll be using across this workshop and workshops to come. And we have another special surprise for you guys, okay? So the first three participants are going to be getting, the first three people to join this workshop would be getting 15 minutes office time with our speakers, right? So you have the personal time to, talk to our speakers and have them answer your personal questions regarding your brand, your strategy, whatever it is, you get that time. I wish I was one of the first three people to join this, because that's an amazing offer that you can't get anywhere else, okay? And for the most engaged people, the 5 most engaged people, they will be getting exclusive features of them and their businesses on the SLA page. So if you want that feature, make sure you stay engaged, make sure you stay associating in the comment section, you mingle, and you just, get in touch with everyone that you need to, okay? Because there will be a special package waiting for you at the end. So don't forget that, okay? And we can move into the learning objectives for today. So the first thing we'll be learning is how to create an effective digital marketing strategy. I believe anyone this day and time, needs to know that, because the world is going digital. We would also be discovering strategies and tools and techniques as well that we could use for our social media marketing, and also just developing, next steps to implement these lessons that we've learned and how to actually use them to secure the bag, short term and long term. So this is how we're going to get there. We're going to start with the must-have tools and infrastructure that you need for your business. We're going to then move on to knowing the clear difference between branding and marketing, okay? Because I know a lot of us are always confused about that, me inclusive. So I'm excited to learn the difference between that. And, we're going to move on to telling your business's story online. developing your digital marketing strategy, establishing and tracking your KPIs, and then refining your strategy based on your results. All of these things, you guys, are going to make your digital businesses boom. So if you're excited to see this, if you're excited to learn from this, make sure you drop those comments. Make sure you drop those fire comments. Make sure you mingle in the section. We're going to be having such a good time today, guys. The last thing we're going to be doing finally is obviously answering everybody's questions. So don't forget, drop all your questions in the Q&A box so that we wouldn't miss them. And Seun will have the chance to answer them at the end of this session.